So, Jack Black is Claptrap. Let's talk about this.
Mistakes were definitely made.
Slim!
Y'all know what day it is? It's bath day.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Brandon here, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. They have cast Jack Black in the Borderlands movie in the role of none other than Claptrap himself, and I don't know how I feel about this. When they had first announced that Kevin Hart had been cast in Borderlands, before they had announced what role he'd been cast in, I personally instantly went to Claptrap for Kevin Hart.
Yes, kick is my weakness, along with speed and strength. Strength is my weakness. Hey, Pat, quick question. How is strength my weakness? Somebody explain that to me. And why would I need speed? Why would I need to be fast when I'm being chased by an enormous killer zebra or some shit in this dumbass hat?
I thought that would be the perfect role. It's a voice role. It was perfect. That's where my brain went when I heard Kevin Hart was cast. Then we heard he got Roland, and I was okay. Okay, maybe Kevin Hart really is trying to get out of just being the comedy sidekick. Maybe that's that whole little series he did on that was it Quibi? That it was actually pretty funny, but it was about him trying to get out of being always cast as a comedian, trying to be like an action star. Maybe that was kind of foretelling. Maybe that's what he was trying to do. I'm not really sure. All I know is that I don't really see him as Roland. I definitely thought Claptrap when I heard he had been cast. And now we get that Jack Black is Claptrap. And I don't know how I feel about that either. Now, if you had said that Jack Black had been cast as, like, Sir Hammerlock, I could definitely see Jack Black as Sir Hammerlock. I could see Kevin Hart as Claptrap. I could see those two. But it's already starting to look like they are just trying to reassemble the Jumanji cast. So, it'll be interesting to see if The Rock gets cast next. I could see him pulling off Roland more than I could see Kevin Hart. But we'll see. We'll see what they decide to do with that. Very interesting casting, especially for Claptrap. I don't feel like the Jack Black's style of humor and his voice fits Claptrap and the way he talks. I don't see it. I might be surprised. I love Jack Black, so I may be surprised, but very odd casting. Very odd casting. Still not sure how I feel about it, but it's a wait and see, I guess. Moving on into the next bit of news, Dogecoin or Dogecoin, Dogecoin, I think is however you pronounce it, has blown up. It has made cryptocurrency trading fun again, and a lot of people are getting into it. It blew up a couple weeks ago with, I think Elon Musk tweeted about it, and it's brought more people into the idea of crypto trading, which is awesome. We've seen, and it's been beneficial all across the board. If you go look at like all the graphs for pretty much every cryptocurrency, has been nothing but climbing. So it's been really cool. We're seeing a lot of people who didn't know about crypto trading to kind of dabble in it. I myself, when this Dogecoin thing took off, I had like $7 worth of Ethereum that I had mined like a while ago, and I was just, I went ahead and sold it, converted it over to Doge, and I've actually been able, the last couple weeks, I've turned that into about $200. I'm a little bit down today, but it's been fun. It's been enjoyable. It's given a lot of younger people an idea on how to make a little bit of extra money or how to invest wisely in their future. It's been pretty cool to see. So that kind of came out of nowhere, though. It was a cryptocurrency that was made as a meme, made as a joke, is now blowing up. It's got a giant following behind it. There's all kinds of people they're trying to get it to 10 cents now. It was at like 2 cents. Now we're sitting, I think, around at 7 cents. And they're trying to get it to that 10-cent mark. The ultimate goal, they want to take it to $1. They want to take it to the moon. That's the catchphrase, to the moon. And I think it's going to happen. I do. If people just hold out. We're seeing a lot of short sellers and a lot of people holding, though. Feel like every day the wall's moving a little bit. So it's been a really interesting turn of events. So definitely look into it if it's something that even slightly interests you. Like I said, I managed to turn like $7 that I made for free using a PC into like $200 over the course of 2 weeks, just trading at the right times and just watching everything. and it does get a little stressful, but it's been fun. It's been kind of like playing a strategy game, but the prize is money. Coming in lastly, and my take on this will more than likely piss some of you out there off, and that's just something I'm gonna have to live with, because there's some people out there that aren't unreasonable and might actually hear what I'm trying to say, and take this next topic and take it to a good place. So if I can change or at least slightly help some people understand a little bit, that's a win for me. The rest of y'all, if you don't like it, you can fuck off. Sorry. GINA Carano was fired by Lucasfilms for, I think it was an Instagram post. It was for this, here on the screen. That is what was posted, and she was fired for that. And there's a lot of people applauding it. A lot of people are like, yeah, this was horrible. She compared being a conservative to being a survivor of the Holocaust. And this is the problem. She never said any of that. She never said that this was the same. Never said it. She posted a photo that had an info byte of 100% accuracy. It was a historically accurate little info byte. That got her fired. Everybody's interpretation of what that meant got her fired. So many people interpreted what she posted as saying that being conservative was like surviving the Holocaust. But she didn't say that. She didn't say anything, actually. So that kind of sounds like a lot of people have a guilty conscience. And the irony of this whole situation is she did have a message behind it. And no, it was not that being a conservative is like being a survivor of the Holocaust. That is not what she was trying to say. What that post was actually trying to convey is that you need to read your history books. A lot of the way the media steers things and silences things it's the same thing. Instead of getting offended by that post, a lot of people should have took to it and actually read about where she was going with that, looked into what it was saying, because it was historically accurate. The Nazis did not just roll in to Germany and say, okay, we're rounding up everybody, and that was it. That's not what happened. It was a long, drawn-out process of turning people on one another, turning society against one another. There was higher powers that be controlling the media, controlling who could say what, controlling what information could be spread to turn that narrative. And it's not the first time it happened. It happened with the Catholic Church. It happened years ago. That's how the Illuminati was formed. The Catholic Church was trying to silence the idea of science because they believed it tried to disprove God. They did not want people to believe this blasphemy. So they tried to silence these people. They were trying everything in their power to disprove a lot of research, which led to a lot of the groundbreaking things that we have today, which, by the way, didn't end up being evil. At least not mostly. And what we're seeing here is exactly what she was talking about. What she was trying to convey in that post. For making a post that didn't even say anything, she was fired from her job. And more we're seeing people that get canceled for jokes that they made a long time ago. We've seen it happen with James Gunn and Guardians of the Galaxy until finally, after so long and enough outcry, they finally rehired the man. We saw it happen with Hartley Sawyer in The Flash. Jokes he made over 8 years ago got him fired from a TV show that he was a regular on. We see it happen all the time. We've seen it happen with Chris Hardwick when he was actually being falsely accused. During the time where he was fighting those charges, he was let go from his job. He lost work. He took a ton of backlash. His reputation was ruined to allegations which turned out to be proven false. And right now in the 21st century, in the days of the interwebs, this is your speech. This is your platform to get your voice heard. Public minds, especially the youth, are influenced here. On YouTube, over on Twitter, on Instagram. When you pick and choose who can say what on each of those platforms, you're limiting the information of what people can hear and how their minds are going to be molded. I'm not saying that what people say are right or that you have to agree with it, but they have the right to say it, and you have the right to be able to hear it and make the decisions yourselves. And what we're seeing here is big tech now deciding what information gets to be passed along and what doesn't. And what you need to ask yourself is who exactly is pulling their strings. So no, if you're one of these people applauding GINA CARANO being fired from her job for posting a 100% historically accurate tweet, then I'm sorry, you're not the hero of this story. And also, if you're offended by this and you went to a private school, I suggest getting a refund because your history teacher has failed you. Those of you that went to public school, you're not to be blamed for this. This is just a failure of the school system. But we are supposed to know our history so we are not doomed to repeat it. And the direction things are going, we're getting to a point where nobody's going to have a voice. Nobody's going to be able to say what they want to say, which, while might stop some of you from being offended, will also prevent a lot of information from being shared. There's always more sides to the story, and if you're only getting one, your view is skewed. But that's all the time I got for this one today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, please do me a favor and hit that red subscribe button. If you want to know anytime we upload videos, please do us a favor and ding that bell icon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please do us a favor and mash that thumbs up button. Unless, of course, you're one of the easily offended snowflakes and you've already mashed that dislike button. I know you did. Anyway, check out some of our stuff over on the left. Check out some of our links down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.